really the whole premise behind a happy bucket life is you can do one of two things. You can focus on things that make you sad or aren't as productive, or you can focus on things that make you happy and a better person.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your local Samaritan. Today, we're joined by MattMark, one of the team members for Happy Bucket Life. By the wonders of Instagram, we found each other's projects, and which mesh so perfectly, in my opinion. I was just telling him that. And I wanted to initially set up this interview because I feel like, well, our generation especially is kind of stuck in this 24-hour doom and gloom negative news cycle. And to see one post on our feed that is positive can really change someone's entire day. So MattMark, take the whole reins on this. Today's episode is about you. How did Happy Bucket Life first start?
Yeah, so really what kind of happened, and what I like to tell is, uh, my whole life, and I think a lot of our lives, right, have kind of been on these rails. So I was very much a typical, get good grades in high school so that you can go to a good college, get good grades in college so that you can go get a job. And I even did a program right after college for a couple of years. So I felt like my life was kind of programmed. And then my program ended, and then quarantine hit, and it was just like the biggest slowdown that I've ever had in my entire life, where all of a sudden I had all this free time and I didn't have any programming, and it was just like, what am I like? What do I enjoy? Like I felt like I just kind of had this shared sense of happiness and enjoyment throughout my entire life. And now that once you reach that plateau, and it's at different stages for different people, you're like, what do I do now? So in searching for what to do, I started doing a lot of research into happiness and the cognitive science behind it, and why people, are happy some ways and not other ways. And what are things that make you happy that you don't think make you happy, and what are things that you think you're supposed to do to make yourself happy that really are leading you down a bad path. So I started doing research, and I took this course called The Science of Well-Being. And then I started listening to this podcast called The Happiness Lab, both from this professor at Yale named Dr. Laurie Santos. And one of the things that stuck out the most for me was just the sense of like replaying happy memories, and like thinking about things that make you happy and focusing on that can have like actual scientific benefits for up to and 4 weeks or more. So I was like, okay, like this seems like a problem I want to solve. Too much negativity. I feel like I've always kind of been an optimistic person. So I was like, wanted to take all the skills that I had learned from college and from, my post-grad program, and take on this challenge. So really the whole premise behind a Happy Bucket Life is you can do one of two things. You can focus on things that make you sad or aren't as productive, or you can focus on things that make you happy and a better person. So we just created it. So I gathered a couple friends together, and we started this up so that we could, create a project that highlights things that make people happy, and hoping to ask as many people in this world what makes them happy and share that with everybody else. So.
Wow. Thank you for articulating that so beautifully. I agree 100%. It's great to have a happy outlook on life. Same as you, lockdown gave me a lot of time to think, and that's when I created Your Local Samaritan. So we were both creating projects for the better, and I think your initiative is amazing. So how can people submit a happy story to your website?
Yeah, so very much just kind of in line with what I was talking about. Our main focus is trying to make that author experience as fun as possible. Because to be completely transparent, like I was never a writer. Like I wrote in school because they told you to,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed some of it, didn't enjoy a lot of it. So it's not as much about like being like, oh, I'm a writer and I want to, get my story out there. It's more about just, doing whatever it is, just thinking about what makes you happy, and then, figuring out what that turns into. And we've seen people get creative with poems or even charts or different things like that. But really, all we ask is you go on our website and it's happybucketlife.com/authors, and you can see the different prize packages we have laid out. But really, the idea is just submit a story about something that makes you happy and why. And we usually tell people something that's unique to you is even more meaningful. But people are writing about all different kinds of things. So yeah, so you can submit stories on our website. And we're releasing emails once a week right now where we're featuring a different author each week. Yeah.
That's so cool. So people can subscribe to a newsletter, is what you're saying?
Yeah. So what this ended up turning into is a email subscription newsletter. So that comes out once a week. It's completely free. Right now we're just trying to spread positivity and everything like that. So we're just trying to give back. So the email is completely free. You can subscribe on our website as well, happybucketlife.com, and you'll get those emails every week. But we also capture all of those stories on our website, and then highlight the authors and particular aspects of the email on our Instagram as well. So subscribe on the website, follow us on Instagram, and then explore the website too to see all the different stories. Those are kind of the three main aspects we're focused on right now.
Awesome. Yeah, your platforms are great. And I also wanted to add that the scientific aspect behind it that you had mentioned is so cool. I think I may research it myself after we conclude this interview, to be honest. Um, so you guys
Thank you.
have some pretty cool merch, which I see that you're sporting right now, um, on your website, including like stickers, a bucket hat, and more. So tell us how we can get our hands on that.
Yeah. So as I mentioned on the slash authors on the website, we have it laid out where we're calling them like author prizes, right? Author rewards. Because one some verbiage we used before is like, when's the last time you've been rewarded for like writing something? We really truly believe that the best part of it and the most fun is actually sitting down and writing something yourself. So we're just trying to entice people to want to go and share their happy stories because everybody has them, but sometimes you just need a little prod. So the Happy Bucket merch right now, we're not selling it. We're simply want to give it away to people that write stories and support us, right? So we have stickers. We do t-shirts. We also do these personalized canvases. So basically one thing that we love is coming out of, writing a story for Happy Bucket Life, feeling like an author, like a published author, right? That had their story sent out to a bunch of people that like enjoyed reading it, right? So we do these personalized canvases as well. We'll take a picture from you that we'll put on our website as well. But then take a quote from your story and create this cool little canvas that you can have to remember that specific story and that memory for as long as you keep the canvas. So those are the first couple of tiers. So it goes t-shirt with some stickers and a handwritten thank you note that we love to write. And then you go up to the canvas level. We're going to design a personalized canvas for you and ship that right to you. And then the top level is the bucket hat. So, I mean, just playing right off the name, Happy Bucket
Yeah.
Life bucket hat, just felt right. And we actually just ordered a bunch of them. I have them right here, so we're ready to hand them out.
Wow. Look at that, guys.
um,
Submit your stories.
we're ready to hand them out. We just need more people to write and share, and we make it super easy to share. We use this cool little software. Just give you a link and you send it out to your friends. But it's
That's
really
so
like,
cool.
yeah, it's really about them, the author writing their story and enjoying it. At the end of the day, we're just trying to make that experience more fun.
Yeah, it's a great platform. I'm really enjoying also just navigating your website too. It's really fun. There's so many cool little Easter eggs that I love
Thank you. I
exploring.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna leave all of the links down below for everyone to check out. Please support Happy Bucket Life. Such a great initiative. Last question, MattMark. At your local Samaritan, my goal is to teach others the importance of kindness and empathy and generosity in our day-to-day lives, and your aim to make everyone's timeline or feed a little bit more happier in these times is beautiful. And I'm so happy I came across it. And I'm so happy to have interviewed you about it. So the last question is, why do you think kindness, generosity is so important?
Yeah, I mean, I think as we've all learned, like especially during quarantine, there's nothing more valuable than interpersonal, communication and affection and kindness at the end of the day. So I think truly, the thing that holds us together as people, as friends, as family, all that is just being nice to each other. Of course, there's that unconditional love in your family and with pets and things like that. But every single scenario and every single relationship's going to be better if you're kind to that person, right? Versus taking that negative path. So, you can either choose to be kind or choose to not be kind. And I think everyone should choose to be kind every single time.
Love it. I'm going to quote that and put it on a canvas.
Awesome. I love it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today on your local Samaritan. Everyone watching, why not go share a story on Happy Bucket Life? It'll make someone's day happier in the meantime. Thanks, MattMark, for joining me. We'll be in touch. I'll submit a story or two in exchange for a bucket hat. Maybe it'll
Absolutely.
protect me from the snow up here in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's coming for us too. So absolutely.
So thank you everyone for watching. Remember to spread kindness today and always. Bye guys.
Thank you so much.